See the curiosity in your eyes. Come a little closer, babe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a nice Sunday morning of Intercontinental Tekken. We are here for the East London Fighters and NYC Tekken 5v5 exhibition. Representing New York Tekken, I'm Bloodhawk, and East London Fighters, I've got Infinax right here. How you doing today?
Hi, Bloodhawk. How you doing? I'm doing really well, man. I'm super hyped for the matches today. This is something that Season 4 has kind of provided us the opportunity of doing, for us to have a reliable 4-bar, at the very least, connection with, between the UK and East Coast. And oh man, I can't wait to do this exhibition. I'm really interested to see, which side will kind of, dominate the other. I don't think this is going to be a close one. I think one side's just going to come out really on top.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to these. All 5 matches are happening. And, if you haven't been watching any of these lockdown leagues, either for the UK or America, but we've been doing these all throughout 2020. And for the Northeast Lockdown League, our last stretch goal, which you guys met through your kind donations, was to have a special event happen. And now we are giving it to you today. We have most of these events, like last year, these were like team events, Pokemon style. Everybody would have multiple lives and we throw things up. Today, we're keeping it simple. It's going to be 5 1v1s, first to 5 matches. And we've got some strong players on both sides.
Yeah, I think first up we have, is it Eminor versus the Whooppee? I think. Yeah, so I don't know much about Mr.Whooppee, but I know Eminor is a very, very strong Eliza player here in the UK. So
Yeah,
what's the lore with Mr.Whooppee? Give me some background, Bloodhawk.
Mr. Whooppee, he's part of the collective, one of the little teams that we have here in America. He's joined by Commando, who we'll see later in the sets. But he is, you see right there in the lobby, he's a very strong Negan player, also has a Leo under his belt as well. And I'm really interested to see this character matchup because I don't think I've ever seen Negan versus Eliza before today.
Yeah, no, same here. I've never seen like a very high level match between these two characters, and we've got the fight cards there up on the stream, made by UK's very own Shurdle. We've got Whooppee the pitcher with his baseball bat versus Eminor the prodigy. Both of them showing some very, very strong results in past lockdown leagues. With Whooppee coming in second and Eminor placing 5th and 3rd. Whooppee won against Fergus. I wasn't aware. Fergus is one of the top players in Europe at the moment. He won ICFC, I think, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago, if I remember correctly. Oh, he's not going for the Negan pick. He's going for Leo.
Like I said, he had the Leo under his belt. True Tekken guide right here. Played it almost exclusively until Negan came out, then started juggling back and forth. I really thought he'd be going with the Negan here. But Leo's pretty good against Eliza as well, especially with I think the one big thing that we might see here is that you got the hop kick for any of those down threes or duck jabs. If Eminor tries to play a little too risky. We're getting into the first match
with the 10-win streak.
Evenly matched. Counter hit right from the start.
Getting a big life lead here on Eminor.
Oh, punch parry!
Eminor in reach, but no! Perfect! Mr. Whooppee taking a very strong first round. Can Eminor answer back? Oh, the sidestep! The launch.
Breaks the wall. Gonna try to get a carry out, although to me hits some combo. But oh my god, the pressure, it hasn't let up yet.
Yeah, I don't think Mr. Whooppee knows how to press the back button. Alright, gonna take him to the wall. No, sidewall though, doesn't get the break.
Finishing the string. Nice challenge.
Launch him out with the down forward one. Alright. Eminor does not have range. Oh, gets hit again. Eminor getting caught out by Leo's strings here. Just be a little bit more patient, not get hit by those counter hits and get hit by
Eminor here getting the first clean hit, but still not getting the wall splats that he needs. Oh no, the tragedy of being an Eliza player, not having your down 3 hit clean. Oh, nice.
Gets the counter hit for though. pressure. Oh! That could have been a very good fate for Eminor, but wasn't it? Burn off it. No! Leo set up day one. What? He gets the spin off the sidewall. This might kill. Oh, this is death.
Yeah, this is
I
definitely.
Oh, Mr. Whooppee taking the first match 3 rounds to 0 against Eminor. That was very one-sided.
Yeah, Whooppee felt like he came right out of the gate swinging. He didn't want to give Eminor a chance to get his bearings from the very start. And I mean, that's the way he plays Leo. He really likes to be really mix-up heavy, keep the aggression. You saw the punch parry come out on those safe strings when Eminor trying to get going. You know, it's a random stage, but he got lucky with the jungle outpost, so he could get the balcony break on the second round. So Eminor, he's got to, you know, calm down a little bit, find his bearings, maybe switch it to an infinite stage.
Yeah, an infinite stage, even though, you know, Eliza loses a lot of pressure on an infinite stage, it might just work out considering how well Whooppee is at pressuring. If he can somehow actually manage to deal with Whooppee's strings, and you know, maybe it's just a little bit of a matchup issue because I'm seeing him get clipped by strings a lot. So maybe he's just not, you know, used to the strings being thrown out like that. But no, he decides to pick the better jungle outpost.
Oh, thank you.
Jungle outpost 2.
Man, you know what? No. You know what? I saw this man as my commentary partner. I saw him come on camera, and I knew he was a man of culture.
Jungle outpost 2 is the better jungle
Round
outpost.
one.
I'm sorry.
Fight.
Another
Wood is a step.
oh,
Just gonna slow on the punish. Big wall pressure here. Flip over.
He plays this character. He plays this Leo quite differently from how he plays the Negan. When he plays Negan, he's a little bit more slow, composed. But you didn't see him. This Leo, he's been.
This is anything. This is not composed.
Yeah, this is not composed. This is he just wants to win.
He's out for blood. Oh, gets the clean hit down 3. Alright, plus with the moonlight. Oh, guess is wrong on the mix, so gets the wall bounce. He still has his spin available. Takes to the wall.
Oh, still gets the wall combo. Good. Oh, I tried to go for camera stuff, but it didn't work out. That's the second
By the
time.
string again. Eminor, man. What is your patience? Ooh, gets floated off the ground. Flipped again. Going to the push again. Oh, interrupt. That was a good read though, because you know Moonlight 2 would have wall bounced him, but so he expected the unblockable. Good awareness for Whooppee. Oh, the dive kick over the rage drive.
And that, you know, that kick was very lucky because it froze him in the air right above that rage drive hitbox.
Alright, gets the push over. Eminor showing signs of life. Oh, that's it in the back. You get much more though. Ooh, good while standing 1 and 2. And that'll be it. Eminor back on the board.
Fight.
Oh, gets the conversion. Alright, you're gonna take him to the wall. What's he gonna go for pressure here?
Spring kick. I don't want to be on that wall. Both these characters are so scary when the wall is involved.
Yeah, with insane wall pressure, you know, Leo with his, you know, million mid-splatting, mid-wall splat string. Is the back. Oh, this time. Oh! No, it doesn't get the conversion! Does it? And Moonlight, oh my god, he had that amazing hop kick on Reed, but wasn't able to convert. Oh, that could have been it, but Eminor manages to clutch it out, matches it back 1-1.
Yeah, this.
What do you think? What do you think, Bloodhawk? Do you think we're gonna get a close match now? Because they're both adapting really well.
Yeah, they're both adapting really well, and it's been a very fast-paced match, and both these guys have been willing to... I mean, Whooppee has been willing to really swing for the fences. A lot of defensive reads. Neither one of them really want to... Like I said before, both these characters are super scary when walls are involved, so you see them kind of you see Whooppee doing the hop kicks and the spring kicks when he's got his back against the wall. Eminor, he's been challenging with the duck jabs and stuff, but it's just two guys. They're just butting heads really hard, really fast right now. I'm really interested to see where it goes from here. And
it really is like a bull ring, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
two bulls locked in.
Yeah.
You know, it's because I'm so used to watching composed Tekken, where it's like patiently calculated, and now it's just like they're throwing fists out. I was in Pakistan for a while before I came back to the EU, so I spent a lot of time in Pakistan, so I'm just used to watching them.
Round
like,
one.
coming back here, it's completely different playstyle. Ooh, guess the hell sweep.
all counter hits. Clean wall splat now.
Oh, drop the combo. Alright, ooh. Now this time Eminor was patient, waiting for that last hit. Gets hit out of the power crush though.
Oh, tried to go for an instant dive kick and missed it up. Oh, and gives them the hit.
Patient.
Round two.
He just stood up and waited for a second, caught off his timing.
Well, it's because, so far in these first two games, Whooppie's shown that desire to challenge on these situations. So Eminor, he's playing it smart. He's like, okay, if you want to swing, I'm going to give you the room to swing. And try to be ready to
But
punish.
not really. I'm gonna give you the room to swing, but then I'm gonna just like... Alright, ooh, there's the dash jab. Getting very close to the wall here.
Another hop kick. EXDP.
Eminor without meter now. This is the time where Whooppee needs to really hop on his pressure.
Wall bound.
Eminor 2 rounds up against Whooppee now.
Fight.
Good launch, drop the whip dive kick. Little combo here.
That's half his HP gone already. Whooppee still with a big life lead. Gets the combo there as well. Gonna take him to the wall? No! Just short. Fast 1-4 like this. Eminor with 2 bars of meter here. Oh, the sidestep!
Round
Whooppee.
fight.
Eminor, he's got the full stock of meter right now. Something I noticed when I was commentating lockdown, one of the lockdown leagues where he was in, he's like, there'd just be these situations where we have all this meter. I'm like, how do you get all of it? What is he doing?
The thing is, Eliza still has very, very fast meter gain when compared to characters like Akuma or Z.
Yeah, she was the only one that never had her meter gain nerfed. I think they might have buffed it in Season 4 a little bit. I'm trying to remember.
I never went too much of Eliza. Oh, gets the counter hit! Oh, Eminor taking a very strong third match, and now leveling. I think the score is 2-1 now in favor of Eminor.
Yeah, that was really good for Eminor. Whooppie was the one that picked the arena stage, that bigger stage, but I think it might have ended up working out for Eminor a little bit more because it gave him more room to sort of, compared to the first two games, I feel like the pacing of that third one was way slower and more composed, like you were saying, that what we might have been expecting from the start. So maybe Whooppie needs to have that small stage to try to pin Eminor in, and if he can pin him down, maybe he can make him uncomfortable and start making him make more mistakes like he did in the first two games.
Yeah, it's honestly just that was a pleasure to watch as a match. Cause I just saw Eminor completely change his playstyle from when he played the first match. He's kind of adapting to the moves that Whooppee is choosing to throw out, and he's countering them really, really well. So now it's just a matter of, can Whooppee bring it back around? Can he swing back? He's swinging all right. He grabs his baseball bat. He's like, all right.
He's bringing out the Negan like I thought he was from the beginning. Like I said before in the beginning, I have no idea how this matchup is supposed to go, but it's Negan, so it's going to be a lot of back 1+2, I bet. And I'm interested to see what Eliza can do against Negan. You want to go for those down threes and those duck jabs, but Negan's able to call it out with that intimidation stance and get that. You might, turn it into a combo opportunity.
Yeah. So as you said, Whooppee does seem a little bit more cautious. You know, checking him with jabs and his shove. He tries to get the side step too there. Ooh, tries to get another side step too.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot more of this mid-range game from Whooppee, where he's gonna try and swing for the fences, and then if E minor comes in, Negan's got a surprisingly good jab. Like
yeah, he does.
Not a big punish on that 172, but he's got another opportunity.
Ooh, this is the dive kick. He gets punished for it. No, Mr.Whooppee, I'm noticing, is getting a lot of plus frames here. He's working with a lot of advantage.
Oh, nice.
Good magic 4. Could have converted there with EX dive kick, but he decides to just push him to the wall instead, and that works out for him. Ooh, they might be dead.
Yeah,
No, just one more.
Yeah. It's the worst spot to be. He was literally in the corner.
Couldn't step, I think. It's clipped by down forward 1-2.
Oh, the power
There's the armor.
Should get the wall here.
Alright, smacked him to the wall. Lights up, flip over. Alright, goes for plus frames. No duck on the down forward 4-2.
Oh, EXDP pressure. But he's got another bar, so he can spend it right here. Is he dead?
Getting to the wall, Rage Art? Yeah, there we go.
That should be the
Clutch
round.
comeback there by Elon. That EXDP really worked out for him.
Let the darkness consume.
You know, Mr.Whooppee has to be really careful about these 2D characters when they have meter, because they have access to that EXDP. An easy get out of pressure tool. Ooh, that was a beautiful whip punch.
Goes for the damage.
Oh, he gets clipped with break 1, CF1. That went under his jab. 4 forward, 4-2.
I mean,
Eliza,
I believe, is the smallest character in the game, so... Oh, I actually
oh,
don't know that
Kunimitsu now, I think,
Yeah.
is now the smallest one. But yeah, still, Eliza definitely, you know... There's the XDP again! You gotta watch out for that Whooppee.
Into the
Minor
moonlight 2.
taking another match 3-1. Alright, 2 matches away from taking the set against Whooppee here. Minor showing some really strong gameplay.
Yeah, I'm wondering, you know, Whoopee's a Negan player, but I don't know if he's thinking about it the way I do, where it's like, maybe if you really think that down 3 or that duck jab is coming out, like just hit 3+4, try to get that intimidation stance parry. It could really maybe shake E minor up and make him a little bit more hesitant about what he wants to do. But you know, he's the one playing right now. It's 3-1, but that doesn't mean he can't make a comeback. I got faith.
I mean, that's the thing about parries, right? You know, you get your low blocked, big deal. But if your low gets low parried, it kind of just hits you on the inside a little bit. Oh damn, he low parried by low. It makes you just a bit more hesitant to do it again. So you're right there. Like if he parries stuff that E minor is doing, it'll make E minor hesitate the next time.
And that's like, honestly, I feel like that's the only scary thing that he has against those lows, because, you know, unlike the Leo, Negan doesn't have like a low crushing hop kick or something to deal with that instead. So he's got to do something else to call out those moves. Okay. But he's bringing us back to the arena.
Yeah. Mr.Whooppee does seem to be a fan of that stage. And I can't blame him. It's a great stage.
Round 1.
Especially with the new Pac-Man graphics.
I love the Pac-Man song.
Ooh, gets the shove! Ooh, running one. Okay, Whooppie's back at the wall. Plus frames. He gets the counter hit. Guaranteed! Alright, now E minor in rage, just a little bit away from getting meter. Just not at he has meter now, and he's gonna take him to the wall. He's in rage, he has meter, Whooppie's back into the wall, he drops the combo! Alright, there's your opportunity, Whooppee. Oh, that was a big whiff! He got lucky, he got away with murder there. Gets clipped by the dark wave. Oh no, the Lord!
Round 2.
Unlucky there for Whooppee.
Still going though. I feel like Whooppee gets a good lead in a lot of these rounds, and then Eminor's the one that ends up making a really impressive comeback.
Yeah, what I'm noticing is Whooppie's pressure starts to. That was dangerous. Eminor had meter. Could have been an EXTP. But what I'm noticing is Whooppie's pressure does seem to be a little bit more hesitant when he's about to win. Or he goes, sometimes he gets a bit too aggressive. Not looking at, Eminor's meter or something, but he's making use of that forward 1+2 really well. Launches him yet again.
Got like another meter. Oh, spends it down 3. That's how one way you could beat the Power Crush. Nice punish.
Ooh, it's clipped. The timing of that lasts for a deceptively long time.
Counter hit. Oh, wow, you have so much time to convert off that.
Oh yeah, you have insane amount of time. You just dash up, do a dive kick, and there you go, it's the conversion. Alright. Oh, goes with the unblockable tech roll setup.
And again, he gets hit with the light. Is that the light one or the heavy one? The dark wave. That lingers.
The one that stays at her feet is the light one. It stays
Okay.
for longer than you think. It actually stays there for, I think, almost a second. So, it missed and you're like, oh, I can go in now. And then you get clipped by it as you're going back into it. The second one, the one which he does with the 2, is the one that travels across the ground. But Eminor on match point, set point now. 4 wins in a row. Mr.Whooppee has a big road back to victory.
I hate to say it, but I think the Leo, he should just bring back the Leo and try to make his comeback with that, because I feel like Leo had all the better panic moves for dealing. Because I don't know if he's just not feeling comfortable today or he's just not feeling comfortable with the Eliza matchup, but I feel like, especially against the wall in a lot of these situations, he seems that he wants to press buttons to try to get away instead of moving or sidestepping or just doing it that way. And he's been using the Power Crush. I think Eminor's been catching on to that. But maybe the Leo, he has the hop kick, he has the forward 2+3 with the sidestep, but no, he is going with the Negan, and he is trying to get the home field advantage with Last Day on Earth.
Yep.
See how it goes.
We've got a wide stage. Horizontally, there's a big difference, but just as you flip the stage a little bit, the walls are very, very close. And Eliza, very dangerous on walls. I would almost recommend going an infinite stage. An infinite stage might have been a better choice against Eliza, because she loses a lot of that wall pressure, and if you can backdash really well, no more down 3 clean hits for her.
Oh, but he takes her head off.
Ooh. Smacks her right across the face with the bat. There's the flip
Over half health right there.
That's a low. He's wrecking it this time. Gets the intimidation low as well.
Round 2. Fight.
Whooppee standing there menacingly, waiting for Eminor to come in.
Tries to do the same thing they did last match.
Oh no! Punish with a forward +2. That's a launch, buddy. Alright, this is low poke again. No. Oh, no punish again. Mr.Whooppee here just poking away at Eminor's health bar. Oh! That is an amazing option select there.
There is a gap in between the second hit into the fireball, so power crushes do work in that situation. But at the same, she can bait it instead though.
Yep, that's true.
The mind game.
The sidewall saving his life. No, the unblockable.
Round 3. Fight.
But you saw right there the way of beating that meter burn string, and then the way of beating the countering the counter.
That forward +2 was really good awareness by Mr.Whooppee. Oh, tries to get the spin off the sidewall, but he's able to get it.
Push out to the middle of the stage. Oh, the kick up from Eminor. Oh, this is dead? Not
oh no! Not just yet. Oh no! Tekken! Tekken, what are you doing?
Fight.
He had her in the back. Oh no. He got his dark wave. Oh, big whiff there. She spaces a little better. Who runs in jab. Who gets the back for DP1. Right, gonna take Whooppee to the wall. I guess the clean wall's bad as well. This is not gonna kill, but it's gonna be very close.
Nice block!
Blocks the snake edge. Good. E minor trying to meme at the very end there. Alright, here's your chance. Here's your chance. You have opportunity, Whooppee. Use it well. Gets the grab. Wall splat. Boom! Whooppee with the comeback.
Final round. Fight.
Make him pay, Whooppee. He tried to come that at the end.
Not cool.
Oh, E minor tried to punish there, but the pushback.
No,
Ooh, there's the option select again.
All picked up to avoid the damage. That's, yeah, that is something you can do.
Oh! Oh, this is it! Whooppee! Coming back from the jaws of death.
Buddy.
I would just like to thank E Minor's generosity for doing that down 4 and allowing Whooppee to stay in this set. You know what? I have heard about that English hospitality, and I just saw it display right there.
He is like, you know what, Whooppee? Let
He
me
didn't
give
want it
you
to end.
a,
He
li- a
didn't
little
want it to
ankle
end.
sweep.
He didn't want it to end. He wanted the set to keep going. He's having too much fun.
Yeah, he definitely, E-Minor's definitely enjoying himself. If he wasn't enjoying himself, that sweep would not have come out there.
But
Yeah,
you know, a little
that's
good
fine.
stuff to Whooppee, because that one opportunity was all he needed to bring it back. But now he's lost his home field advantage. E minor gets the pick of the stages for as long as the rest of this set goes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yo,
we'll
we
see how it
have
goes.
Fergus in the chat. Fergus, I heard you lost to Mr. Whooppee here. 2-1. Are you here for a rematch? Are you here to run it back? Hope you've been keeping well though. Alright, Mishima Dojo. Oh, he picks a very small stage. So E minor wants those walls. He really wants those walls. But Mr. Whooppee cannot lose a single match now, or he loses the whole set.
Round 1. Fight.
No punish.
Good punish there.
Wait.
Gets clipped by the dark wave again. Gotta respect those plus frames, buddy. Ooh, tries to go for camera shenanigans again. Mr. Whooppee quick on the block button.
Oh, slabs are out of the air. But he
Again.
can't give E minor space. He's gotta try and stay in. Doesn't break the throw.
No! Oh, Mr. Whooppee clutching it. Mr. Whooppee seems to be doing really well under pressure now.
Wait.
The one thing I'm hoping before this set is over, he at least tries to low parry some of these down 3s, because he's not even trying to block them at this point.
Alright, Eliza has 2 meters here and he's taken Mr. Whooppee to the wall. Oh! That could have been dangerous. Ooh, knocks him out. Got
Too much
left
block.
2. Ooh, good block on the down 3. Gets hit by the mid check.
Round 3. Fight.
Wait.
Right, both of them keeping their space.
This is the
Playing with a
longest
bit
these
of
two have gone. Neither one of these have talked about pressing a button, but good stuff from E minor. Breaks the silence. Another down 3.
Oh, there's the resplat.
So much
Big damage.
Nice block.
Good block. Oh no, drops the combo. Oh, no punish.
What is happening?
But he gets there anyway. But E minor still with a big life feed spring kick. All right. Oh, gets the launch. Gets the conversion as well this time. Retry. Guaranteed follow up. Flip over. One more. Oh, back 1+2 to finish. Now E minor did not have meter there, so he could have. So Whooppee could have pressured, you know, as much as he wanted, because he did not have access to the EXDP.
From downtown?
Get the low.
Nice block.
Ooh, nice block on the string.
Oh, but doesn't get anything afterward. No duck.
You know what would be really funny, Bloodhawk? If Mr. Whooppee won the whole set because E-Miner decided to do a
Oh.
stick
You know what?
catch.
I don't think you're talking about stuff like that right now. Not that punishable, but
Oh, the XDP! Oh, get the guaranteed follow-up! You have access to rage! The plus frames and the mid-check! Oh, good pressure by E-Miner. Yikes. You gotta punish those whips, man. Gotta take advantage.
Oh, another thing!
Alright.
What are we gonna end it here? I'll just
Bam.
take the damage.
Oh, gets the counter hit. Gets the
Another
counter
one?
hit again! Jumps over!
Jumping 4?
Ooh, good block. Oh, that low parry! Mr. Whooppee!
You win.
Mr. Whooppee bringing it back! Taking
So-
back that momentum.
So it's taken a while, but all of Whoopee's power crushes, all of his little antics, I think, are finally starting to rattle E minor.
Mm-hmm.
Because especially the one thing that you and I have been noticing is that now when I think that string is the 4-4-3-2 when she does the knee
4-4-4-2. 4-4-4-2.
4-4-2. He's not doing the EX fireball because he's trying to bait out that power crush.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Whooppee-
once you get the opponent to hesitate,
yeah,
that's
I
the
don't
end.
even know if you can react to that. If you can do your power crush on reaction, but it feels like that's what Whoopee's doing. He's waiting for her to turn yellow before he decides to commit to the power crush or anything. But
Yeah.
he's just doing all these little things, and I think it's finally starting to bother E minor.
Yeah. Eliza obviously a very, very strong character. Negan, still considered he's not bad, but he's definitely not at the same level as Eliza is. So Mr. Whooppee is at a matchup disadvantage, but he's dealing with it really, really well. E minor deciding to stick with the Mishima Dojo stage.
I agree when you said that. I don't think Negan is super good, but I think he's annoying. And I
He's
think
annoying. Oh, he can be annoying for sure.
Yeah, and I think the way that he plays this game, you have to deal with it. He's gonna do the things that he does, and sometimes you just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
There's
Goes for the
it,
push.
it's not like there's an easy answer for dealing with the things that Negan is gonna do to you, you know?
Alright, low sweep. Low. This time doesn't get caught in, waits for the dark wave. He has E minor back. Oh, jumps over down back 2.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, gets the shove. I don't know if he can float off it if he has the frames, but
We'll be trying to pressure here. All dive kick.
Dark way. Dark way.
Power crush.
and back up plus 2. 4-4-2.
Nice
Good
block.
block of it. Down by 2. Gets the wall. He has meter. He has the pressure. He has rage. He has everything he needs. Oh, there's it is.
KO.
He keeps letting his legs get clipped like that against the wall.
Go on, E minor. Do another snake edge.
I mean, I wanted to do another stick hitch. We're whooping that over there. EXDP, get out of my face.
It's a very good answer to when Negan is in intimidation, because he can't block unless he holds back. Mr. Whooppee has been trying to pressure every time he's been in denying the so,
Another
there's
EXP.
again!
Cool.
Oh, the armor! This could be it!
Close.
Ooh, there's the low!
Round 4. Fight.
Alright, Mr. Whooppee still with a fighting chance here. E minor 1 round away from taking the set.
Bravely from all waited and he got the splat. One last chance for Whooppee. And then the camera.
There's the camera setup.
Yeah, that side
The
switch.
key charge to finish off. E minor feeling himself.
I take back what I said
Takes-
about the English hospitality. That was a little bit rude at the end right there. But yep. But good
No,
stuff. in the game.
E minor takes the first to 5 against Mr. Whooppee there. So that's GG's from both of them. Very, very strong players. Very, very strong performance. Both of them showing some really good. Man, I was really impressed by Whoopi's Negan. The pressure, once he got going, it was like a train. It was like the train from GTA 5. You can't stop it, no matter what you do. Just going, going, going. But it's that one EXDP that, the EXDP was really the bane there for Whoopi.
Yeah,
It got him, yeah.
E minor did very well. I think Whoopi had a few little things that he wasn't playing right with the matchup. I feel like he wasn't keeping E minor's meter in mind.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like almost I think every EXDP from E minor worked. I think he
Yeah.
never once got blocked. EX dive kick, stuff like that. And then really, I wanted to see one fuzzy low parry against the wall to deal with that down 3, but it never came out. But